Hey, beautiful people. How y'all doing? It's the Phoenix. So, I got another video for y'all about the 4 A's of a relationship. I actually got it from another YouTuber. I saw this years ago, so if I can find his video that I got it from, I'll post it in the description. I'm not making any promises because I don't quite remember. I think it was just a video that just popped up in my feed and I watched it. But what he said was very profound to me. So I want to expand on 4 A's in a relationship. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like, thumbs up. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can know when I upload videos. If you find enlightenment, encouragement, or any kind of education in anything that I say, if you find my wisdom helpful that you can apply to your life, go ahead and subscribe. It costs you nothing to subscribe, but it means a lot to me, so I appreciate that. So the 4 A's in a relationship that are absolute necessary for a successful relationship: appreciation, admiration, affection, and abundance. So, what does that look like? What does that look like in a relationship? Appreciation is more in depth than just saying, hey, thank you, I appreciate you. In a relationship, you have to be intentional about the gratitude. So oftentimes when we have a spouse or significant other that we really appreciate, but they spoil us and we kind of just get used to it as the norm, we lose sight of being truly appreciative and showing that appreciation. Like, it's one thing to say, oh yeah, they know that I appreciate them. It's another thing to actually hear it. And that requires intention, because through our busy day-to-day lives, we lose sight of showing gratitude. And also the other thing about being appreciative is you can't complain in a state of mental gratitude. So it's hard to complain about your man or your woman when you really appreciate them. When you think about the things that you appreciate, it's hard to complain about them. So that's another thing. We want to learn how to speak life into our relationships, speak life into our spouses, our husbands, our wives, and be encouraging. It's a little easier to do that when we appreciate, admire, show affection, and we feel the sense of abundance in our relationship. So the 4 A's. So appreciation. You want to be appreciative. The next one is admiration. Admiration to me is actually a step up from respect. We kind of give and take respect in our day-to-day lives. We respect our coworkers, we respect our supervisors, we respect our kids, we respect our parents. But admiration to me is a little more than just respecting someone. When you admire somebody, you're looking at that individual and saying, you know, I admire your work ethic. I admire your sense of humor. I admire how you stay optimistic even when times are, horrible. And you express those things to that individual that's important to you. So when you admire someone, it takes on a whole new meaning than just respecting them, to me. So admiration is very important in a relationship, because no matter how many people tell me I'm beautiful, it means something totally different coming from my man. People tell me I'm a genius. It means something different coming from my man, okay? And it's the same thing with anybody. It means something different. It sounds different. It makes you feel different when you're admired by your significant other. So admiration is vital. It requires all these A's, these 4 A's. They require intention. Like any relationship, you have to be intentional after a while. At first, it's all, googly eyes and the honeymoon phase. But when the honeymoon phase ends, you have to be intentional about how you go about your day-to-day activities in a relationship. So the next A is affection. And even though it sounds like it speaks for itself, affection is not just sex, okay? Affection is, I'm very touchy-feely, so I like when he'll just come up behind me and give me a hug. Is no sexual, it's not leading into any sexual acts, but that level of affection is vital on both parts. That, dang, you got a new haircut? I like your new haircut. I'm feeling that. It does something. Kind of, you see his demeanor change a little bit. Like, you like. Affection. Don't ever lose sight of affection in your relationship. It does wonders for everybody's mood. The kids, everybody. Everybody feels better when you show affection. Okay? So, and then the last A, or the fourth A, is abundance. Now, I want to hear y'all comments on this, because I know I'm probably going to throw people for a loop a little bit. The 80-20 rule in relationships is a bunch of bullshit. The 80-20 rule in relationships is a bunch of bullshit. Okay? Don't need to say it louder for the... No. So I'm say it louder for the bitches in the back. No. 80-20. 80-20 rule is basically saying, okay, I got 80%, you got 80% of what I'm looking for, you lacking 20%. So in other words, you're telling me that I'm already lacking in a relationship before we even start the relationship. That's already grounds for havoc in the relationship. If you go in thinking, well, you missing 20%, but we gonna see how this go. It ain't gonna go. It's gonna to the left, okay? That is not how you want to view your spouse, especially in a marriage. That 20%, you're also saying, okay, you got 80% of what I need, but he got 5%, he got 5%, he got 10%, or she got 5%, she got, you're leaving the window open for Satan to come in and wreak havoc in your relationship. And trust me, he's going to destroy as much as he can, and he'll use any and everything. So abundance is saying I have 100% of everything I could ever want and need in this one person, which is why I chose them to marry or to date. Okay, well, when we're dating, we don't know if they have all 100%. But for sure, you should know that this person has 100% of everything that I want and need in a man or a woman. That is abundance. That mindset keeps you from going and searching elsewhere because you feel like you're lacking or you're missing something somewhere else. If you go into a relationship and you feel like you're missing something, you're always going to be thinking, where else can I find it? As opposed to, I got 100% of everything I can want and need right here. That's abundance. Okay, so those are 4 A's in a relationship. Y'all tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Love y'all. Peace.